Have you ever been told by a doctor, "It's all in your head"? I know I have. And if you listen to that statement long enough, you may even start to believe it. Maybe I am overreacting. Maybe it is just stress. Maybe I am imagining my symptoms. But let me stop you right there. Today we're diving deep into what medical gaslighting really is, especially when it comes to chronic illness. So many people in our community have been told their symptoms are made up, exaggerated, or all in their heads. This can be incredibly invalidating and make it even harder to seek proper treatment. So come on this journey with me as we uncover the truth. And before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an important discussion like this one. Let's talk about the "it's just stress" dismissal. You know, that moment when you finally gather the strength to go to the doctor, dragging yourself in with extreme fatigue, aching joints, brain fog so thick you can barely remember your own name. And what do they tell you? You're just stressed. Get more sleep, take a vacation, and you'll be fine. Sound familiar? It's like they think we haven't already tried every relaxation technique, every sleep hygiene tip, every bit of advice from well-meaning friends and family. But here's the thing. Stress can definitely exacerbate chronic illness symptoms, but it doesn't cause them out of thin air. Ignoring underlying medical conditions and blaming it all on stress is not only dismissive, it's dangerous. It delays diagnosis, prevents proper treatment, and leaves us feeling unheard, misunderstood, and frankly, pretty darn angry. We need doctors to dig deeper, to run the tests, to consider all possibilities, not just jump to the easiest conclusion. Our bodies are trying to tell us something. It's time for the medical community to listen. Now, let's talk about the "it's all in your head" gaslighting. This one is particularly insidious. You've been to doctor after doctor, specialist after specialist, with persistent pain, fatigue, digestive issues, you name it. And every time you hear the same thing, "Your labs are normal, we can't find anything wrong, maybe you should see a therapist." And the worst part, sometimes months or even years later, you finally get a diagnosis. Lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, conditions that often don't show up on standard tests, conditions that primarily affect women, conditions that have been historically misunderstood and dismissed. All those years of suffering, of being told it was all in your head, of doubting your own sanity, all because the medical community failed to listen, to believe, to investigate. It's not just frustrating, it's infuriating. Our pain is real. Our experiences are valid. We deserve better than to be brushed aside and told it's all in our heads. Chapter 3, the weight-blame game. And then there's the weight-blame game. This one is particularly pervasive. You go to the doctor with a specific set of symptoms, and instead of addressing those symptoms, they focus solely on your weight. If you just lost weight, you'd feel better. Everything would be fine if you weren't overweight. As if weight is the root of all evil, the cause of every ailment. But here's the reality. Chronic illness doesn't discriminate. It affects people of all shapes and sizes. Weight stigma in healthcare is a very real problem. It prevents people from seeking medical care, leads to misdiagnoses, and creates a culture of shame and guilt. Our bodies are not the problem. The problem is a system that often prioritizes weight over well-being, that fails to see beyond the number on the scale. Outrow your pain is real. Advocate for yourself. Medical gaslighting is real, and it's something too many of us with chronic illnesses have experienced. But here's the truth. You are not imagining your pain. You are not overreacting. You deserve to be heard, believed, and treated with respect. So, if this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more content about chronic illness advocacy. Have you ever experienced medical gaslighting? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Until next time, take care, stay informed, and keep advocating for your health.